Hey guys, welcome back. So today let's talk about pregnancy skincare. So I have a 2-month-old now. In this video, I will be talking about the skincare routine that I followed when I was pregnant. I will also be talking about the ingredients that you should be avoiding while you are pregnant and the ingredients that are absolutely safe to use while pregnant. So while I was pregnant, I kept my skincare routine pretty minimal and simple, mainly because I was not in the mood to do a pretty intensive skincare routine. I'll be sharing some of the products that I use. This video will be divided into 3 parts. First, I'll be talking about face skincare. Second will be body skincare, and third will be about hair care. So during pregnancy, my face was pretty dry, and I used products that were very moisturizing and hydrating. I did not suffer from any acne or pimples, but I know that some people do. So for hydration, I used a hyaluronic acid serum. This is the COSRX Triple Hyaluronic Moisture Ampule. I use this on my face pretty consistently before I used my moisturizer, and I also used it on my stomach to prevent any formation of stretch marks. During the day, I used an antioxidant serum. This is by Paula's Choice Power Berry Serum. This is a very decent serum. The thing about using antioxidant is that it will help boost your protective effects of the sunscreen. So that is why I used this. Sometimes I also used vitamin C serum. This is by Paula's Choice C15 Super Booster. Now, most people suffer from hyperpigmentation and melasma during pregnancy because of pregnancy hormones. For that, vitamin C is a good ingredient to incorporate into your skincare routine. And vitamin C is very safe to use while pregnant. So, incorporating a vitamin C into your routine will help prevent hyperpigmentation and melasma that can be caused due to pregnancy hormones. One thing that you have to make sure while using a vitamin C serum or any type of antioxidant serum is to use a sunscreen. So I used this one by Paula's Choice. It is a broad spectrum sunscreen, SPF 30. It is a physical sunscreen. So this sunscreen has a slight tint to it. It does leave a minimal white cast on my skin tone, and if you are any darker than me, definitely it will leave a white cast. But you can only use physical sunscreen while you are pregnant. The use of chemical sunscreen is pretty debatable during pregnancy. There are studies which show that there were trace amounts of oxybenzone, which is a component of sunscreen, found in the blood of people who use chemical sunscreen. Now, what effect does this oxybenzone have on your fetus is still unknown because nobody does any research on pregnant women or unborn fetuses. I would say, since we don't know the effect to its proper extent, I would say to avoid a chemical sunscreen and use a physical sunscreen instead. You can use a tinted one. There are many different brands available in the market which offers a good tint without leaving a white cast. So use a physical sunscreen. A sunscreen will also help to reduce hyperpigmentation and melasma. So sunscreen is a must. Now, another ingredient that you can use for hyperpigmentation is azelaic acid. This is the 10% azelaic acid booster from Paula's Choice. This ingredient is very safe to use during pregnancy, unlike salicylic acid or glycolic acid. It does exfoliate to an extent, but mostly it is for hyperpigmentation. I did not use any strong acids like glycolic acid or salicylic acid while pregnant. Glycolic acid is totally safe to use while pregnant, while salicylic acid should not be more than 2%. I completely avoided salicylic acid again because the effect of it during pregnancy is unknown and debatable. So I avoided it completely. For moisturizer, I used a very basic moisturizer. This is the Cetaphil Soothing Gel Cream Moisturizer. I also used the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. Both are pretty decent and does its job. So, talking about body skincare, I did not get any stretch marks. Can you call it genetics? maybe my mother did have stretch marks, but my grandmother didn't, and she had 9 babies. So either way, I'm gonna talk about what I did do to take care of my body. Uh, Maybe it will work, maybe it won't. I'm just giving you some helpful tips, that's all. First and the most important thing is that you shouldn't be ashamed of your stretch marks. Your body did something amazing, it did grow a human being. So wear your stretch marks proudly. That's what I would say. Yeah. So the moisturizer that I used while pregnant was the Body Shop Hawaiian Kukui cream. So this has shea butter. That is why I bought this. So shea butter is extremely moisturizing. While you're pregnant, your tummy is stretching, and while it stretches, the skin will start to itch. So in order to reduce the itching, you could use a very good heavy moisturizer. I also used Cetaphil Pro. This is for eczema, and it is a very thick and heavy moisturizer. So these are the two moisturizers that I used regularly on my tummy in the morning and at night. Maybe this helped to prevent stretch marks. I have no clue. But yeah, it did help to reduce the itching a lot. So that's it for my body care. Now coming on to hair care. So I know for everyone, pregnancy is a time where you enjoy your hair. Your hair is growing, your hair is healthy, your hair is nourished. But for me, my hair and my scalp was extremely oily. My hair fall reduced, but I did not enjoy the texture of my hair. My hair and scalp was always very oily. I hated it. I really hated the way pregnancy was making my hair. So it came to a point where I have to shampoo my hair every other day, and that caused my hair to dry out very much. So I had to maintain a balance between that oiliness and dryness. So what I used was this. This is a baby shampoo and wash. It is very, very mild. You can use this as your body wash. You can use this as your face wash. You can use it as a shampoo all in one together. So I lived on this product throughout my pregnancy because it was very mild, very gentle. I could use this every day to wash my hair and it wouldn't dry out. This had the benefit of being extremely mild, that it didn't dry out my skin. It also didn't have any strong fragrance, which I know many women, I found it very nauseating to have very strong fragrance, to use very strong fragrances. So yeah, this was my life savior. So if you suffer from very dry skin or hair, oily hair during your pregnancy, I would suggest to use this. A baby, any baby wash actually would help you. So this is what I use. This was my pregnancy routine. Now let's talk about the ingredients that you should completely avoid while pregnant. The first product that you have to avoid while pregnant and breastfeeding is retinol. Retinol, any form of retinol, tretinoin, retinoid, anything. You have to avoid it altogether. It has shown to have effects on unborn fetuses. The second ingredient is salicylic acid. Salicylic acid, again, people are on the fence about it. Anything more than 2% shouldn't be used at all. Less than 2% is fine. Again, there are mixed reviews and mixed debates about it. I avoided it completely, but you can use at your own risk. Other thing which I already talked about is chemical sunscreen. Trace amount of components of chemical sunscreen was found in the bloodstream of people who used chemical sunscreen regularly. So again, we don't know the effect that it has on an unborn child. So you don't want to risk it. You don't want to have that fear. So use a physical sunscreen instead. Another ingredient to avoid is arbutin and hydroquinone, which gets converted into arbutin. These ingredients are commonly found in products that are used for hyperpigmentation. These are completely unsafe during pregnancy and breastfeeding. So I think that's it. I think I've covered almost all the important points. Anyway, if you have any questions, you can comment or you can always DM us. We're happy to answer. Yeah, So that's it. Bye.